Hello everyone and welcome back to Minecraft, Feed the Beast specifically, and specifically Beasties as the show has been called. Wow you say, look at all the work that's been done here, Gar. How could you possibly have done all this work off camera and not shown us any of it? Well, basically guys, it was all pretty boring, and this is all temporary. So I looked at all the answers that you guys gave in terms of the comments, and you are all in favour of doing a time-lapse, and I will be doing a time-lapse, but I've decided, and don't hate me for it, I won't be doing it in creative because I've been really enjoying playing this like completely like non-cheaty, and I really want to keep that because I'm worried that as soon as I go into creative, even if it's just for building a house, then you know I'll get used to it. And why am I standing next to the noisiest bastards in the world to say that? I'll get used to it and I might be tempted to do other stuff. And yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to do it all vanilla, and I've actually got a really cool plan in order to do that. So one of the things that we definitely need is wool. So most of these beasts are going to be made out of wool. It would be great to make them out of rock wool so that they don't ever burn, but I think for the most part wool will be fine. In order to make wool, we need lots of string. Now, we could have a flax farm, but for some reason flax doesn't really grow well for me. I don't know, I've since abandoned it and just gone back to regular wheat. But anyway, let's do a little tour. So, there you can see I had a boat. That's because I did a little bit of exploring and I found these reeds. We also changed the config files for more creatures on your guys' suggestions, and we were able to make sure that the vanilla mobs don't despawn anymore, which has been really useful because I've established a farm. I've grown some carrots, some wheat, and some corn, which is all awesome. We've got some basic farms here. The only animal that I don't have two of, and thus I can't breed, is this sheep, which is kind of annoying. Every time I try to get out here as well, guys, these chickens go and try and get out the door, which is really annoying, but I have actually quite a cool plan, because if they get out, come on, if this one gets, is this one out? No, he's in. Basically, if any of them get out, that's how I decide which ones die. So, they get punished for it. Yeah, the only thing I don't have is a sheep. I don't know if there's going to be a Philosopher's Stone that allows the animals to get transmogrified or whatever again. If there is, then that would be fantastic, because it means I can get some sheep and we get a wool farm that way. Got a bit of a really basic tree farm here. In fact, let me show you something. It would be great if there was more. I'll show you later. We've installed, basically, it's called the tree felling mod on the server. Basically a bit like tree captators, so you know you can use an axe and cut it all down, and because I'm growing them in a unit like this, I can basically get all the wood in one go. Here's my very basic home. You saw me build the marble outline and I just sort of filled it in. Got two doors here, simple wooden pressure plates to close it down. Oh, I need to show you that as well. And let me show you my haul. I've done a lot of mining, and I'd love to show you that actually. In this episode, what I plan to do is showing you what I've done and telling you what I'm going to craft, and then in the next episode we'll get down to actually crafting it. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to take 4 pieces of coal and 32 pieces of iron, and we're going to just smelt that whilst we talk, because that's important. We're going to need iron. So, as you can see, quite a lot of ores. Middle click, by the way, and Feed the Beast guys to do this. Quite a lot of ores. Quite a lot of ores indeed. Lots of iron. Not as much gold as I would have liked. Gold is really, really valuable because I'm going to be using thermal expansion. Here are my tools and basic building blocks, mostly cobble and stuff. Not an awful lot of it, to be honest. Here are my like ingots and precious gems, things that I find in chests mostly. Except diamonds, obviously, that I crafted. I've used a lot of these already for pickaxes and stuff, like a lot. This is a steel pickaxe that I found in a chest as well. If, by the way, guys, to get the durability stuff up, press F3 and H. I think that's how it happens. Maybe I have to do it out here, and then toggles it. So yeah, if you press F3 and H, it toggles the durability meter on, but I quite like it, so I'm going to keep it on. Up here we've got other kind of crap. There's so much Psychorium stuff, it's unbelievable. I've been mining for ages. In fact, you know what? One thing we're going to do today is we're going to craft ourselves a minium stone. And the minium stone is incredibly useful. Is that the minium stone? Why the hell do you craft a minium stone? Oh, don't need that, but then why is that not? Oh, I need an inert stone. Oh well, we'll not do that today then. Thought it was just a thing inert. We'll do that later. Let's put it back up here. So, is that getting nighttime? Great. So I need to show you the actual mine. So yeah, that's all my resources. You'll notice that I've actually got a little bit of Mistcraft stuff going on here. Oh, actually, here's some more organic stuff. I will be making some chain armor actually in a minute as well, because I haven't got any armor and I really need it. Shark teeth, you can do that with, which is cool. I don't know what Heart of Darknesses are for, but I'll be looking that up. We got some string, as you can see, which I'll use to make some wool right now, actually, because you can never have too much of this stuff. Let's take the wool out of there and put it in here so we know where the wool is. Let's keep that and put that in there. Canvas bags, guys, really handy. Extra little inventory, not as big as an alchemical bag, of which there are some, but they don't seem to have a recipe yet, so I think it's because EE isn't being properly done, but I'll just show you how to make them. You make them with canvas, and you make canvas by putting a string around a stick, which is really, really handy, and it's basically saved my life a bunch of times when it comes to being able to get up and down with lots of ores and stuff. So how's this stuff getting on? Not too bad. So yeah, we've done a bit of Mistcraft stuff. This is a like a writing desk, I think is what it's called, and I basically used it to rename some of these books. I've been making some books with the paper that I've got from the reads, and basically, whilst in the Littlewood was streaming on the server recently, I basically set up a really small, very simple, and I mean very simple hub station. Very, very simple. But so far it's, yeah, this place is raining. It's a horrible place, actually. A really horrible world, because it was like the first world I found, and it's a void world, and in fact, if you were to, you'll see now that I've got a slowness effect, slowness 3, so like it's really bad. But luckily, Lang told me that if you cover it up, that effect goes. I mean, obviously it won't go instantly, but the constant potion effect will go. So we can check out lots of bases. This is Nipdays. He obviously never insists on not calling himself Nipday. We've got Dave's place. So far we've got Lang's, mine, and Sark's base. So we've got quite a few bases on the hub station, which is really, really handy. Another thing I plan on doing is being able to carry a following book around with me, which will allow me to get to the hub station at any time, and then from the hub station back to my house. So if I ever find myself in difficulty, I've got an instant teleport back, which is really cool. I'm really trying hard to keep this completely like vanilla and do as few like, you know, teleports and all that stuff as possible. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. So what do I have to do for you guys today? Yeah, I need to show you the mine. Oh yeah, my end goal. The astute amongst you may have noticed. Let me see if I can get it up. Is it comma? How do I get the full screen? The full screen. What's it called? The full screen. Raise minimap. Something like that, is it? I mean, whatever. Is it that? Anyway, whatever. The very astute amongst you may have noticed that there are 4 waypoints on my raise minimap, but not. In fact, there's 5, but not on my, you know, screen, and that's because I've turned it off to have a little something to show you. Damn it, I've just kind of spoiled it. Is it surface? Where am I going? I'm so bad at these. Here we go. Enabled. Spawners. Specifically, cave spider spawners. So let's go down and take a look at these guys. Let's eat an apple on the way. Now, they're all a little bit too far away from each other to get a really big, epic, efficient string farm on the go, but they are not too far away from each other to eventually get a gravity gun, and then, maybe this isn't the way I should have come. Anyway, whatever. To eventually get a gravity gun, and why did I go this way? I'm a moron. Anyway, you can see them. They're all spawners, basically. To eventually get a gravity gun and move them all together and make us like a 5 or 6 like spawner fucking epic string farm. I would love to eventually use them to get like soul shards and be able to like make my own spawners and stuff and host them within the beasts that I've been making. So anyway, we've got 2 paths down to bedrock at the moment. We've got this straight one that goes all the way down there. And we've got, because this was over a ravine, it took me a while to like make that bit of the stairs because there was lots of mobs because it wasn't very well lit up. And you can see I still have got lots of ores left to get should I want them. And we've got another path down to bedrock right there. So basically, yeah, it's been a big task coming along and getting as many ores as possible. There's one of the spawners, you can see it down there. I think there's more, you know. I think there's more. I like what by that what I mean is occasionally like we'll see a cave spider and I can't find the spawner that it spawned from, and I'm pretty sure they only spawn from spawners. But there's just so much ore and shit. Oh my god, it's so easy to get lost as well. Like I think I came down here and then it was like this is the path to bedrock, because if you'll notice you get the bedrock effect there under those stairs. I'm not going to dig them up, but you can just believe me. And you get obviously the darkness effect. But you know, I came down here and then I went down there and I go off and you find spawners and you also find like fucking incredible amounts of ore. Like I missed so much stuff. I need to do some diamond strip mining at some point because I've only got 3 diamonds. I would love to use them to make a diamond drill, but I don't have a source of power at the moment. Industrial craft power, that is. And yeah, I kind of think that is necessary for diamond drill. Otherwise, well, of course it's necessary. Otherwise, you won't have it charged. This isn't perfect right now, but hopefully it'll give you an idea of how it works. Boop! It's so awesome. It's just so awesome. All that wood in one go. And if you'll notice, it uses the durability of the axe properly. So all it saves you is time. It doesn't feel like a cheat, which is really nice. It's a really nice feature. I'm going to let the rest of those saplings just grow. And I'll collect the rest of them. I could use a sickle. In fact, let me show you that, guys. Red Power has added an awesome little tool called a sickle. And it actually has an incredible durability for just a stone item. I've used this like a bunch of times. And you'll notice that as you... I think I've showed you that. Did I show you this in the last time? Yeah, well it works on leaves too, basically. Which is pretty handy. Very handy indeed, in fact. I don't know why I even bothered replanting this and getting all the wood all this time. I've got so much wood now. So much wood. I could probably be selling it to people. Anyway, let's go put this back. Now, as I said, this episode is all about preparing for the big monster builds. Now, the first thing I wanted to build, the first monster I wanted to build is the monster that features in my intro, which was kindly recommended by somebody, and I think that's a great idea. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Wow, chainmail looks pretty damn sweet in Sphax, doesn't it? Pretty damn sweet. Got a question to ask you guys. In my intro, I've changed, you know, my skin. I've got this big kilt, and I'm like bloodied and topless, and got long hair and stuff. And I'm just wondering, do you think I should be changing my skin from my Feed the Beast playthrough to that? I don't know how well it would work, but if any of you want to like tweet me some of your possible entries, then to some sort of like vague competition, then please feel free to do so. So, right. This is all temporary. I want to be living inside big epic bases. I probably would like to live inside my first monster, and I will probably be asking you guys for suggestions for his name at some stage. I'm thinking about putting him there-ish, like using that rough sort of land base as like a base for him, because it's difficult to build completely on the water. So what I would do is I would have him like partially submerged, not like totally submerged, but he's mostly spherical. So I would build him there, mostly out of yellow wool. So we need to make a string farm. What else do we need to do? Yeah, right. This is all temporary, and I will be destroying it and building something cooler here. But we still need to, you know, we still need to process all these ores, because we're going to need machines. And like, let's just look up the gravity gun, for example, right? Gravity gun, right? We've got 2 types. We've got the gravity gun and the supercharged. The supercharged requires a nether star, so you know we need to get to the nether and we need to get obsidian. So we need like a diamond pickaxe. So therefore we need more diamonds. So we want all this. We want all these ores doing their job. You know, we want to get as much out of them as possible, especially the gold. So the thing that I normally what we'd do in a Tekkit Let's Play or something sort of similar Let's Play is you'd start with the Industrial Craft 2 machines, the macerators, the furnaces, that sort of stuff. And yeah, they are useful, but I kind of want to go down a different route. It's a route that Direwolf20 took, and I think it's pretty interesting because it's brand new to Feed the Beast, and I think that would be a really good thing in general. To be different, to be, unique to Feed the Beast and not just try and do the exact same stuff as what's happening in Tekkit. So I think I will be going for a pulverizer. Can I make marble stairs? Are they an object? Don't think they are. Anyway, let's put a piece of block under there because that's disgusting. So let's look up the recipe for the pulverizer, okay? Pulverizer. Did I not spell it right? He's got a Z like an American. or rather Z. Anyway, so we got the recipe here. It's quite simple. We need pistons, which are just standard vanilla pistons. We need machine frames, which are unique to thermal expansion. By the way, guys, all the ores in the Feed the Beast are generated by thermal expansion. So what the ForgeCraft does is basically takes all the lots of mods use copper and different what's the other ones that they use? Copper, tin, that sort of those types of ores that don't happen in vanilla. So ForgeCraft takes them all together and says, right, you are all tin and copper, and that's why sometimes you'll get like cycling recipes for different things. Like you'll see the copper changes here. But at the same time, you'll only ever find one type of the copper because thermal expansion in Feed the Beast takes over that role as far as I'm aware, which is pretty damn handy. So thermal expansion is a good mod to get started with. And as you can see, all these things are basically kind of easy to get. We need to get ourselves some gold, both for the machine frame and that. We need to smelt some copper. So now that we've got that iron, let us get a piece of coal again. And let's get, so one piece of coal can do 4 things. So let's get 4 gold and 4 copper. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't know why I'm being so stingy, but I'm trying to be really efficient with my stuff. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I need to make sure I get that in right in time. So what I'm going to do right now, guys, is I'm going to dig out a little room because I'm going to have a basement for all these machines, and I will come back to you after that happens. Alright, see ya! Okay guys, so I've dug out a really simple little space right here. And, wow, that's dark. I need to go up and get some torches here. Let's take some of these. And some of these. Let's take 30. That be about right? Yeah. Yeah. Let's take 30. And make... I don't know why I'm being really, like, overly cautious with all my stuff right now. Let me, where do I put this amber? Because I find that some of this amber and some of that stuff. And we got our, we got some gold and copper already. I forgot about that. And we've been, that didn't smelt. I wonder if that'll be enough. Probably will, actually. Yeah, that's cool. Beep, beep. Okay, so let's get that in the go. Now, I don't want to be crafting this stuff yet. Oh, yeah. That's the stuff that must have spawned in the chest, because that's why it doesn't match up. Anyway, let's go down there and place some torches. Now, it's really, really simple, kind of small, and that's because I don't want to be encouraged to live here. But as you can see, I always like to make things look kind of nice, and I've run out of basalt cobble, so we are actually going to use that as our kind of excuse to use the hub station. And not everything. Silly. Space click, by the way, guys, to put in everything. No, we want that to go in, and we want that to go in. But that, yeah, I can do. Right, now I put my tools back in here. Yeah, we're going to use it as an excuse to go check out the hub station. and go to check out Sark's base. Simply Sark, guys, for those of you who don't already subscribe to him, is an incredibly cool... It feels cheap to call him a redstoner because he does cool redstone designs, but he also does other stuff. Like they're just so it's just so intrinsic to like Minecraft dynamics and stuff, and it's just so cool that I think it's so harsh to just say he is a redstoner. Think of him like Seth Bling. He is really similar and really good like Seth Bling, and I basically want to go over and see what his base is like. Now last time I saw it, it was rubbish, so who knows, it could still be rubbish. Unfortunately we don't have any gifts for him. Well, we could bring him some redstone. Let's bring him some redstone in a little chest. How about we do that? So if we get a little chest over here, and we'll bring him some redstone. Now, I like redstone too, but he's really good at redstone, so it feels only right to bring him. Maybe we can bring him a stack. Yeah, let's bring him a stack of redstone. I'm sure he'll appreciate that. And let's get some food for us on the go as well. Some of this cooked chicken. And let's finish off. The reason I want to go over there as well is because to the hub station I'm going to go visit Simply Sark and also get some of that basalt. And I'm pretty sure he lives near Nipday's volcano. I know we could go straight to Nipday's place and just grab some basalt there. But, you know, you guys all know who Nipday is by now. Well, we will check him out later. But for the moment, we're going to go to Sark's base. And I'll go through all that Mistcraft stuff later. You've probably... Is this it? Maybe we should go home. In fact, we should go home just because I need to get a sign. But we will be back. But wow. Not lots of progress there, Sark, since last time. Let's get some things on the go. Right, okay, let's get some sticks and a sign. Oh, we get 3 signs now. Okay, they're no longer as expensive. That's pretty cool. So let's put these back. Let's just take 1 sign and go back over. It's Molly messaging me, by the way. She can't get enough of the car. That's what I tell myself anyway. So, once the thing finally settles, let's not get rid of his gravel. Maybe that's really important to him. Yes, I can stick it on there. A gift from... why can I not type? From Molly. Come on, chill out. Gift from Gar. Awesome. Right, now, let's go brave the outpost. I think spawn's this way. Isn't it? Oh, I've no idea where spawn is. Maybe I should go back to the... Maybe I should go back to... Shall we put up marker so at least we know where Sark's base is? Fuck it, let's just use the hub base. It would be silly not to. Especially since he hasn't really got anything to see. And Nipday might have some stuff to see, so... Mad Alchemist's home. You guys should definitely go check out all the other views that I'm putting in the description, by the way. I don't put in the views, because the videos don't match up, but I will put in, like, appropriate, whatchamacalls, like, the channels and stuff. Especially, like, well, all of them. Just go check out all of them. They're all really good. I might still have a bookcase or two, you know. Except I don't think you get a bookcase dropped, you get a thing dropped. So let's not. That'd be kind of mean. So Nipday has all these Zycraft stuff, which actually causes a significant frame rate drop for me. Not like too bad, but like, you know. You guys won't notice it because I think it'll cap it, but actually, wow, yeah, I'm dropping down to about 29 now. So I think it's because they're animated. So I'm not going to be using too many of those animated textures, but Nipday loves them. They're a bit gaudy to me, but you know, that's Nipday's style. So as you can see, he's got a lot of basalt here, and that is because he lives, as far as I'm aware... Oh, a wraith. Come on, dude. Wraiths are ghosts with physical presences, for you that don't know what a wraith is. I mean, like, that's both in the game and also in real life. So we can get some of this basalt now. I don't think we need too much, maybe a stack. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about trying to keep this legit. I really want you guys to give me suggestions for like everything you want when it comes to have I got any bones on me? No, that's shit. When it comes to the mobs that you want me to build and stuff, the monsters and whatnot. I think that would be really cool. I'm keen to to kind of please you guys. And I will be doing what's the word I'm looking for? Time lapse of it. We can't get the camera. Oh shit! Oh god! Oh dear! No, the last time this killed me because I don't think the fire stops until you get in water. Oh! Oh my god! Let's eat some chicken and maybe hide because that is not good. That is not good at all. We couldn't get the camera mod to work. Yeah, that fire that they have. Oh god, a wolf. Oh god. Get some wolf pelt. That fire that that they have doesn't seem to stop unless you have water. Unless you go into water. I don't know if it's like a permanent thing or what, or if it just lasts really long, but it one time brought me down from straight like full health all the way down. So yeah, just be careful of those fire wraiths, guys. They are harsh. They are harsh, and it might be a reason to carry around a water bucket with you in the future. But anyway, we're getting a bit of health back. We're slowly getting a stack of this basalt. Yeah, I will be doing time lapses of the beastie builds, as I call them, the big beasts, and I will be living in them, and I will have like beasts dedicated to certain mods, as it were, and certain tasks. I would eventually love to have my spider spawner sort of trap that like has all the spiders. I'd love to have that in like a giant spider, and I think that'd be really cool. That's something to happen later though, because I've got to get the resources first. Although I could make that spider out of basalt instead of black wool, which actually would look really cool. So maybe that's something I could do first before the mob. Anyway, we'll work it out. We'll work it out. We're not going to make these decisions on the fly, because otherwise we'll just disappoint each other whenever some of the things don't happen. Which is why I need to sort of keep a check on myself before I promise too many things. But anyway, we've got a stack. Let's see if we can get back into Nipday's place. Another thing I really desperately want is a pet shark. Really desperately want a pet shark. Get some of that, whatever that I dropped. Ooh, Enderman. Don't look at them. Creepers, they're okay. Where is Nipday's actual house? Maybe the dirt marks it? How many creepers is that? Jeez! I need to find a way into Nipday's house before these creepers kill me. There's a song. Don't steal it. It's copyright, Gar. You can steal it if you want. You can do cover versions. I don't care. Just don't let me die. Just don't let me die. Not that I have too much stuff on me or anything, but still. What the hell did that redstone trip from? The fire wraith? Where the hell is Nipday's actual home? Where's the entrance? I'm gonna starve out here. What is going on? I seem to be like walking everywhere except where the entrance is. Is that dirt block market or something? Right, we've got no choice but to take this guy on. I mean, it's not as if it's that difficult to beat or whatever, but it's just whenever there's more than one creeper, you never want to hang out with them too often. Did I somehow get 2 hits on that guy? It's pretty crazy. Come on, come up here. Awesome. Right. Come on, little dude. Basalt has a really high blast resistance, so like he wouldn't actually damage Nipday's place too much. But oh shit, there's another one. Oh, yeah. Okay. At least he didn't get me. Right, it's daytime now, so we can hopefully not have to panic as much when we're looking for the entrance to Nipday's house. Give us a bone! Give us a bone! Let me get a wolf! Nah. Oh well. Ooh, a minium stone. Oh, I got a bone! It's slowly turning into a longer episode than I intended it to be. I just want to get home now. But let's try and see if we can get this wolf. And then maybe like have an idea where the thing is. Ah well. Oh well. Sword in hand because that guy sees me. I know he does. Ooh. The controls in this game aren't quite as nimble as they are in Mark of the Ninja. Oh, there's the entrance. Yeah, it's really quite low down. Okay. I didn't expect it to be so low. How did he explode there? Anyway, whatever. We're home now. Let's find Nipday's library. Oh, is that it? Yeah, I walked right past it. And let's get home and end the episode. Okay, guys. So leave in the comments your suggestions for what you'd like me to go through. Definitely, obviously, want to be getting that gravity gun after I've processed all these ores. We'll definitely be sorting in my basement, working out some power. Going to be starting on thermal expansion for my ore processing, as you know, and then we'll be working on our big beasts. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I know it was probably a little bit short, but if you enjoyed it, please give it a like. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.